Hey guys, it's Mazeman112, and today I'm going to be going over the point streaks, or the score streaks for Black Ops 2, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to look at is the UAV. We've seen this in all the Call of Duties, whether or not it's called a UAV or a spy plane. This requires 350 points to get it, nothing special here. The second thing we have is the RCXD. We've seen this before in Black Ops. It is a remote control RC car that has a explosive attachment or explosive charge set on the back of that you can set off at any time. The next thing is the Hunter Killer. We have not seen this before, so let's go ahead and check out some footage of this. This is just going to be almost a drone that you throw in the air, and it automatically will seek out the enemy and destroy them. It's pretty cool, but you have to make sure that you're in an open area when you deploy this. In other words, it will just kind of hit the area and explode right away. The care package, we have seen this before. It takes 550 points to get this. Nothing special there. Counter UAV. The counter UAV is pretty big in this one because there seems to be a lot of UAVs in the air, and this helps control the engagement and to kind of, set apart that they don't know really where you're coming from. 600 points to get a counter UAV. This is higher than we've normally seen, but it's pretty useful in this one. The next thing is the Guardian. The Guardian, I think this is a super cool score streak. It's great for domination and for controlling hallways. What it does is it sends a radiation like stream down in the direction you point it, and it really stops anybody from coming through that. I've seen some people, if teams use this effectively, and they can completely control a map if you do this correctly. The next thing is the Hellstorm missile. This is going to be kind of like a Predator drone. It takes 700 points to go ahead and get this. Besides, different from the Predator drone, when you come in and you shoot it from above, this breaks into smaller rockets, as you can see right here, and kind of spreads the area of impact, which is pretty cool, something a little bit unique. The Lightning Strike is a new name for something we've kind of seen before. It's pretty much just a regular. It's pretty much just a regular, airstrike. Besides this one, you set it in 3 locations, and not only do you set it in 3 locations, it also is super fast, so it makes it effective to go ahead and stop any kind of, domination point that's being taken over or anything like that. Really cool, really neat feature. The Sentry Gun, we've seen it before. They're very powerful, very strong. They have a laser, sight on them. You come anywhere in sight of them, and they go ahead and they're going to kill you. You cannot knife the Sentry Gun's dead, though. That's a very important thing. Most of these kill streaks you cannot knife anymore. You have to shoot them. The Death Machine is pretty cool. We've seen it before. The interesting thing with this one, with the Death Machine, is that if you die, you still have the Death Machine. So that's really cool that you don't lose it after only firing a couple bullets or anything. You actually get it until your ammo runs out. So that's something we're going to see if this makes it a little bit overpowered or not. The next one is the War Machine. Now, the War Machine is pretty much it's a glorified noob tube. This thing, it can be a beast, though. All you have to do is go ahead and shoot it, and it'll explode on impact. It's not a timed grenade or anything like that. In zombies, it's a little bit different than the multiplayer. The Dragonfly is what everybody's been wanting to see. This quad rotor helicopter. How much damage does it do? How, good of a kill streak is this? It's pretty cool. It's not overly powerful like I thought it would be. The gun on it doesn't seem to be super powerful, so you kind of have to stay on target for a while. It's the same as, flying the recon drone in Modern Warfare 3. The next thing is one of my favorite ones. It's called the AGR. It's Automated Ground Robot. Now, this thing, you throw it in just like a care package, and it's going to drop a machine just like this right here, and you can go ahead, it will automatically go ahead and kind of feed out or look for your opponents, or you can control it yourself, which I think is a pretty cool feature. The Stealth Chopper, we've seen it before. Besides, this time, the chopper does not show up in the opponent's map. This is pretty big, so it does not get shot down right away, and it does do a pretty good amount of work as well. The Orbital VSAT is just like a Blackbird. Nothing special there, but again, I thought the Blackbird was one of the most powerful kill streaks or point streaks in Black Ops, so I'm really glad that they brought this back. The Escort Drone, we've seen it before, is the A6 overview. This, all it does is kind of fly over you and kind of really control the area that you're facing or that you're around. We've seen this before. The EMP, we've seen this before as well. Besides, the sound effect on this EMP is incredible. It is just fantastic. It's one of those things that I think Black Ops 2 knocked out of the park on this one is the sound. The sound on everything is just fantastic. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and look at right here is going to be the Warthog. Now, the Warthog is kind of like a, a B-52 bomber. Besides, it makes multiple runs. So you can see it coming in here, big and nice and loud, coming firing, drops bombs, everything, gets a ton of kills, but it's not done. it's going to come back around and hit another for another run. Bam! It does it 3 times actually. Pretty cool kill streak. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to be using this. It's fantastic to control the map, and you really don't, it doesn't take a long time to call it in. The Loadstar. Now the Loadstar is pretty much just like your Reaper, where you're firing these missiles. You can zoom in, and you can also kind of guide them at the end to where you want to go. Pretty cool, super powerful, and it seems to be like, to me, it's super hard to get shot down from the sky. So that's a good thing for someone, because when you work to get 1,500 points to get the Loadstar, you want it to be up for a while. The vtol warship. This is just your chopper gunner with this fancy name. The only problem I don't like right now with the chopper gunner is the fact that you do not control the gun, or you don't control the chopper itself. You are just kind of on a fixed path, and you kind of have to mow them down through that path. I kind of like the fact that you could kind of control it, but at the same time it gave you more things to do, which took away from you actually controlling the gun. The K9 unit. Yes, the dogs are back. We all like the dogs. Now, the dogs are super powerful in this one. Now, they made all the kill streaks super powerful and capable of getting lots of kills, but they do not give you a ton of points towards your next kill streak, so I think it's a pretty even balance. Now the Swarm. This is what everybody's wanted to see, is the Swarm. What exactly is the Swarm? I'm going to go ahead and call it in here, and you're going to see it's almost like a bunch of drones in the air, those killer drones, that just come down randomly and take out your opponents. And you could see them in the sky right here. They're all over the place, so I don't know how many exactly there are, but it is a ton, and it lasts for a good amount of while. That's going to go ahead and finish the score streaks for you guys. If you guys have any other questions or concerns, make sure you leave it in the comment section below. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.